Hey guys! Today I wanted to make a video about my morning yoga routine. Every other day I try to do a whole session with an app that I already talked about in my May favorites. So I try to make sessions out of that app the rest of the week. The other mornings I do a Salut au Soleil. It's basically like it's a flow, a short flow. If you know yoga, flow means that you do consecutive pauses and you never stop. Like you can stop a little bit in each pause or some pauses, but you mainly just go through it like fluidly. So that's why it's called a flow. And Salut au Soleil to me is really good in the morning. Like it just gets me the energy that I need to get me going and just start the day. It just gets me moving and in a really good mood. Also, it gets me concentrate and I really like that. I usually put my mat in front of the window and I face the window to look outside because I think that's more beautiful. And since it's a Salut au Soleil, which means, by the way, like hello to the sun. If I translate it word by word, that's what it means. I like to do it in front of the windows to look outside, and if I can actually do it outside, I'll do it. That being said, I'm going to show you how I do my Salut au Soleil, which is one that I learned in my in the yoga classes I used to take, but I modified it a little bit just to make it my own. I wanted to make it a certain way so I would get what I need in the morning. Like the downward dog, I really like it, so I on the first time I stay a little bit longer in it and stuff like that. I'll just show you and explain what I do while I do it. So here we go! So like I said, usually I would face the window, but for the sake of the video I'll do it this way. For a Salut au Soleil, you always start at the beginning of your mat, not in the middle because you're gonna need more space so that you stay on the mat the whole time. During the Salut au Soleil, you always inhale and exhale on each movement. There's only one movement during which I hold my breath. That's just how I learned it, so I just continue to do it that way. So the first pause is the mountain. You stand on both of your feet. They're not too wide apart. And you put your hands here. In this pause, I like to think of my hands as roots, just to feel the energy going down towards the floor. You also have to get your chest a little bit higher. Try to think of it as if there was a hook hooked on your breastbone and somebody was putting it towards the ceiling. So we start with the mountain and we inhale. Then we do the namaste, so you put your hands, you press your thumbs into your breastbone like this, into your chest, and you breathe out. Then I reach for the ceiling or the sky, if you prefer, and I bend backwards just a little bit as far as I can. Like you don't have to be here if you're not able to. Like I'm not I'm not able to breathe if I do that. Since you have to inhale while doing this, I suggest only like don't go too far. It's not necessary. So I got about here, and then we're gonna go for the standing forward bend. So you're gonna put your hands on the floor and let your head fall like this. You don't keep it like that, just let it fall. What's really important about this pose is that your stomach touches your quads the whole time. So if you're not able to put your legs straight out and still be touching it, like I'm close to it but I can't really, so I bend my knees a little and that's fine. What's really important is that your stomach still touches your quads. Then I inhale and I put my right foot out, right here, and I let my left knee um, go out of the way. Like, I don't try to keep it under me. If I do that, I'm not gonna have a straight back, and that's not good, so I'll just let it out that way. And then on the exhale, I take my other foot out. Then I'm doing a plank. I won't stay there too long because that's not the idea of the flow. So once you're there, that's when I hold my breath. So while holding my breath, I'm gonna bend my elbows and go towards the floor. What's really important is that you keep a straight line with your whole body, and your elbows need to stay close to you. Like, they can't go out that way, they have to stay close to your body. Like that. And then you can put your feet like this. Then, on the inhale, we're gonna go in the cobra. So, I don't go too far in the cobra because that's not necessary. What I want to work with this cobra pose is my back muscles. If I do push with my hands, my back is not working right now. So what you want to do is put your hands here, but don't push with them. Just at first, just to see where you can go. Like, don't use your hand, just go like that, and try not to use your legs. Don't contract your leg muscles, only your back. So you're gonna feel it. So you have to feel it right here. And then you can put your hands. You can push the floor towards your feet so that your chest is open. Like that. So that's where I go, and I don't go further than that. So that's on the inhale. Then on the exhale, I tuck my toes onto the mat, and then I go in a downward dog by pushing with my hands like this. Once I'm in a downward dog, I stay there longer. I'll just take my time and breathe in and out like I need to. In the morning, my heels are not that close to the floor, so I have to walk it out to stretch a little bit, and it feels really good too. So I just stay there, breathe calmly, and through my nose. And then when I'm ready, I'm going to put my left foot back next between my hands, like this. And I inhale on that movement. When I took my foot out, it was the right one first, but then when I come back, I take the left one first. That's something you're gonna get used to. And then on the exhale, I get my right foot next to it. But I don't stay in the standing forward bend too long. I'll just inhale and go back to this pose, and exhale and go to the breathing pose, which is a namaste. That's only one half of the Salut, Soleil, because we did the right side. Now we're going to do the left side, so I'll just do it faster. So, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So now I'm going to get my left foot out, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Then I stay there a while, like I just did. And when I'm ready, I get my right foot first. So, right foot, and exhale on left foot. And I come back here, and exhale. So that's one Salut, Soleil. And what I like to do is 3 Salut, Soleil each morning if I'm not doing a yoga session. But I don't do all 3 Salut, Soleil exactly the same. So the first one was the one we just did. The second one, I don't stay as long during the downward dog. I'll just go in and get out. What I do in the second Salut, Soleil is when we go in a plank, like this. When I go down towards the floor, I'll stop in the middle right here, stay a little bit, and then go completely down. So that's something I just chose to do to work my arm muscles. I've never had strong arm muscles, so that's something I wanted to do, because in my session sometimes I have to do this pose and it's really hard, so I wanted to work on that. That's for the second one. And the third Salut, Soleil, what I'll do is when I go in the downward dog, I'll add a step to it. So I get in the downward dog on the exhale. Then on the inhale, if I'm doing the right side, the first side, I'll get my right leg up like this, and then I'll put it in the scorpio like this on the exhale. So inhale here, exhale, and then I get it back on the inhale like this. Like I told you in the other Salut, Soleil, if I get my right foot out first, I'll come back with my left foot first. But in this one, I get my right foot out first, and that's my right foot that I'm getting in the air. So when I get it back, it's the right foot again. It's a bit confusing, but if you do it a lot, you get used to it and you don't even have to think about it anymore. Now I'm gonna do my whole Salut, Soleil from beginning to end without stopping and without explaining anything. And if you want to do it at the same time, then go ahead. you go, so that was my Salut, Soleil. What I did at the end, I just like to cool down before getting back into the real world. So I just keep my hands in a namaste, and I breathe in with my nose and breathe out with my mouth. And I try to get all the air out of my lungs before inhaling again. So I do this 3 times. And then when I'm ready, I say the namaste like this, which is a greeting. And yeah, so that's just how I start my day. So I hope that you like this video, and I hope that it will help you if you like to do yoga and wanted new ideas, or if you would like to do yoga but have never had any classes. Then like the Salut Soleil is a really good kind of yoga training. It's really good to do it in the morning. It's easy to do it by yourself at home, and it's not too long. Like you can do only one Salut Soleil if you like. You just do it the way you want to. The one I showed you is how I do it, but you can modify it. And if you do try it, I want to know. Just tell me in the comments what you thought about it, if you liked it, or what you did, if you changed some things, what things did you change about it. I'm really interested to know that. I've also done a blog post about my Salut Soleil, so if you want to check it out, I'll put a link down below in the description box. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It would mean a lot to me. And also you can subscribe if you want to watch more of these videos. And if you want me to do more yoga videos, then just push the like button and tell me in the comments. So thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye!